Steve Jobs was born in San Francisco in 1955 and was adopted by a humble couple. From an early age, he showed interest in electronics and design. He dropped out of college after one semester. He didn't like wasting his adoptive parents' money on something he didn't feel passionate about. He slept on friends' floors and returned Coke bottles for food money. Still, he kept learning, attending calligraphy classes and reading books that inspired him. That calligraphy class would later influence Apple's beautiful fonts and user interface. Even small lessons shape big ideas. In 1976, Jobs started Apple in a garage with Steve Wozniak. They built their first computer, the Apple I, using parts they could afford. He was just 21 and Wozniak was 26. They believed they could make computers easy for everyone to use. Apple II was a huge success. It made Apple one of the fastest-growing companies in America. By age 25, Steve Jobs was a millionaire, but his hunger wasn't for money, it was for innovation and design. Then came the Macintosh, a beautiful machine, but too expensive for the public. It didn't sell well at first. Apple's board lost confidence in Steve's leadership. In a shocking move, he was fired from the company he created. He felt crushed and humiliated, but instead of giving up, he chose to start over. He created a new company called Next, which focused on advanced computers. He also bought a small animation studio called Pixar. At Pixar, he helped create Toy Story, the first computer-animated film. It became a blockbuster hit and changed animation forever. Meanwhile, Apple was struggling without him. In a twist of fate, Apple bought Next, and Steve returned in 1997. Back at Apple, he brought a new vision. He simplified product lines and focused on elegant design. Then came the iMac, which brought Apple back into profit. But Steve was just getting started. In 2001, Apple introduced the iPod. It changed how the world listened to music. Next came the iPhone in 2007, a revolutionary product that combined phone, internet, and iPod in one. People laughed at it at first, but the iPhone reshaped technology and started the smartphone era. Steve didn't stop there. In 2010, Apple launched the iPad, blending portability and power. Each product came from his obsession with detail, simplicity, and perfection. He cared about how things felt to the user. He was demanding, even difficult, but he inspired teams to achieve the impossible. His passion sparked creativity in others. Steve's famous quote, "Stay hungry, stay foolish," reminded people to never settle, to always keep learning and chasing bold dreams. In 2003, he was diagnosed with a rare form of pancreatic cancer. He kept working, even as his health declined. He led product launches while being visibly weak. His mind stayed strong even as his body failed. Steve Jobs passed away in 2011. The world mourned the loss of a true visionary. He left behind a legacy of innovation, courage, and relentless drive. He showed that failure isn't the end. It's often a new beginning. Steve believed in following intuition. He trusted his gut when others doubted him. He built products that changed industries, computers, music, phones, and more. He turned simplicity into power. From a garage startup to becoming a global icon, Steve's life was full of risks, failures, and comebacks. He proved that you don't need a straight path to do great things, just the will to never stop. He didn't let rejection define him. He came back stronger each time. His story teaches us to dream big, fail with grace, and keep moving forward. Even the hardest falls can become powerful leaps. Moral of the story: success isn't about having it all. It's about building from nothing, staying curious, and never giving up. Steve Jobs showed that your passion and persistence can change the world.